Yes, sir, people. Bring it in, bring it in. I am here bearing gifts of due diligence as I always am, people. Can I borrow about 15 minutes of your time to not only update you on your finances, but just turn your Sunday up a little bit?
Yes!
Okay, good deal, good deal. Naysayer, where is he at? Listen, I keep telling him to fall back. This is just not going down here, y'all. People, listen. Let's get straight down to the information. Y'all already know. You're here with your host, your favorite host, the chocolatey Confucius.
Oh, wow!
That's right. The champion of due diligence. Mr. Pinpoint, like an arrow. Mr. 67 Thoughts. That's right. At this point, it's just going to get out of hand. It's really just getting out of hand. The employer of double-decker yachts, that is I, Money Montgomery, guys. Y'all tap in. Y'all, you ain't got nothing to do. I'm going to need everybody to sit down, grab your beverage, whatever you about to do. Obviously, you know, it was a little Sunday funny action about to kick off. Get this out to y'all early. We had a little bit of a doozy storm yesterday. But this information that I have in front of me basically sums up what's about to occur over the next couple months here, all right? So let's just get straight down to information. Bitcoin sitting at 83,260. Ethereum at 1,893. XRP sitting at a beautiful 230. Again, a break above that 220 resistance level we were talking about, forming that head and shoulders pattern. Let's see back over here. Where were we at? Oh, that was on Trading View. Showing that beautiful head and shoulders pattern. Obviously, we were back here last time on that video about this much. Obviously, you've seen that candle proceed. We walked all the way up to, I didn't even see that part, 248. Obviously, these are going to be those same levels, guys. This is normal. This is how these price actions work. We're going to go up. Now we have to retest. We went up to 248. Let's come back and test that 230 range. Keep climbing back up. This is called stable coin activity. This is stable. This is utility coins here, right? But let's get straight down to the information, guys. Here, Ripple has secured regulatory approval from Dubai Financial Services Authority, DFSA, making us the first blockchain payment provider licensed in the DIFC. This milestone unlocks fully regulated cross-border payments in the UAE, bringing faster, cheaper, and more transparent transactions to a $40 billion market. Listen, people. If you're not understanding, maybe let's key back in on this part up here. Making us the first blockchain payments provider licensed in the DIFC, guys. If you're not catching the fact that this is nothing like anything that's in the market, there is nothing that provides the same amount of utility, security, the swiftness, how fast it occurs, right? They have given us almost a tag, right? We've got a tag now associated with Ripple, which again, this is the institutional coin, guys. So I know to y'all, you're like, okay, yay. But guys, the institutions, this is the tag that you need. This is the credibility. This is what an institution needs to have a 401k with Ripple on it, right? All of this more solidifying the fact of that if you're letting somebody fudge you about your $1 million that you're going to have at the end of this year, it was all your fault. Coming out, uphold. Flip the switch. What are you talking about, my guy? What's happening here? Well, watch just in. S.E.C is discussing whether XRP should be classified as commodity, potentially grouping it with Ethereum. Guys, we already saw Ethereum partnered up with XRP last year. As a matter of fact, something that they have with Ethereum, we'll have to double check with it, is going to be moving on the XRP ledger. I forgot if it was Ethereum, the coin itself, or if they had another coin they created. But Ethereum's partnered up with Ripple. I told y'all that last year when I said three of the top, two of the top three sitting up there all tied in with each other. Bitcoin, my personal belief, my opinion, the lead developer from Bitcoin is the lead developer over here at XRP. This is XRP 2.0. Lead developer from Bitcoin came to XRP saying that he had a way to make a Bitcoin 2.0. Here we are. Ethereum is now partnered up with Ripple. Moving Ethereum on the Ripple blockchain, XRPL. Why would you think that they weren't going to have these grouped up as commodities together? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, these are up under this basket of what we call utility coins. This is why I told everybody, don't get it twisted. Don't get caught up thinking if you want to do your little meme coin thing, okay, hey, listen, from my personal experience, not financial advice, just telling you from my personal experience. We went through the stock market. I made a lot of money and I've lost money. How we lost money was when we got too entrenched in the meme coinetry. Or not meme coinetry, but meme stocketry. AMC, don't get me wrong, I'm glad, hey, I do it all over again. I learned a million lessons, and now I got more money than what I had in there before at the highest points anyway. But I do know now there's a difference between Tesla and AMC.
Serves you right.
Right, and that's undisputed. I will never get that confused again. You only got to spank me hard one time. I'm good. Gotcha. All right, figure it out. Guys, this cycle and this entire bull run is going to be hyper focused around utility and stable coins. Everybody else that's, hey, the sheep. If I'm just, hey, not finally do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. And that's no knock to meme coins. There's a time and a place of meme coins. But this is the golden age. There's a black swan event. The orange man's pushing this. The government is in line with this. This is not a, okay, do what you're gonna do. Let's keep pulling on further along, right? If all that's not tying in for y'all to kind of understand how kind of concrete this is getting now at this point, right? So now Dubai has given us a from the DFSA basically a stamp saying that we passed all of their regulatory check marks to be able to be used over there and access into their $40 billion market pool, right? Well, now we have kicking off over here something that's almost kind of crazy that is kind of slipping by. Comprehensive proposal. XRP as a strategic financial asset in U.S. Full PDF here. Now, that sounds crazy, right? There's no way that this is coming straight from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Absolutely it is. Now, I don't know why there's not as much talk about this here, but let's pull up this PDF here. Comprehensive proposal, XRP as strategic financial assets in the U.S. Now, they have a pinpoint list here, guys. Y'all want the script? Hey, guys, I'm going to put this link into the comments. If you don't say this and you don't click this, that's on y'all. This is a timeline, guys. See, this is why the info I got is pinpointed, because I'm not just coming up off my top. Yay, XRP. Guys, they're telling you what they got going on here, right? They have 8 steps on here listing what they're planning to do and what's coming on. 1, economic analysis, unlocking trillions through XRP. This is from the S.E.C. The S.E.C. And now, guys, while we read through this, I want everybody to remember XRP ETFs are all pending approval. They expect those approvals to happen when Paul Atkins gets into the chair. So they're basically just waiting for Paul Atkins to arrive in the S.E.C. chair, and those flow through. But now I want everybody to line through and see what they're coming out with. Okay, Paul's about to get ready to come in. All right, now they're coming out with a dialogue showing what they're planning on doing. 2, addressing S.E.C. and DOJ conflict. XRP legal clarity pathway, right? Down at the bottom, classify XRP, and this is what they need to do up under the action that they're taking. Classify XRP as payments network, not as security. A responsibility agency, S.E.C. Official clarification and settlement with Ripple. Remove DOJ restrictions for banks. The responsible agency, DOJ, Department of Justice. Legal clearance for XRP-based transactions. Mandate XRP for bank liquidity. And who is this responsible? Federal Reserve, OCC, the direct integration into the financial policy. Now, and of course, when I told y'all, hey guys, they moved it back to, what was that they moved ISO 222 back to? What is that, July 14th, right? The reason that all got moved is because now they had to get a little bit more time to kick this all in. Guys, they're integrating the system right now as we speak. Phase, XRP government payment pilot. And guys, this is from the S.E.C., guys. They're telling you, hey, guys, it's done. When the Orange Man came up there and said, hey, the war in crypto is over, guys, this is not, we're not talking anymore. Right now, I'm sitting up here. Let me check up on my table right quick. I'm just finding any quarter that I have to go put it in the bank to go buy XRP, because at this point, this is guaranteed. Not financial advice, but guaranteed. XRP government payment pilot, 6 to 12 months. And they're showing you the time frame. Regulatory clearance, 3 to 6 months. S.E.C. DOJ clearance. Let's see here. A 6 to 12 months, XRP payment pilot, IRS tax refunds, social security integration. Guys, I told y'all this is my last year, right? Clocking in for somebody else. Are we gonna be hustling? Don't get it twisted. Hey, first thing, I'm getting a box truck. I'm starting a box truck. Hey, if there's one thing money knows I do, I know how to get to the money. I can promise you that. But look at this, guys. The IRS tax refund, Social Security integration, 6 to 12 months. Bank adoption of XRP for nostril replacement, 12 to 24 months. Full scale financial integration, right? What they said, in 5 years, XRP has to be at 10,000 a coin or higher. Bitcoin reserve buildup, gradual over 2 years, using released capital. 4, this is the accelerated timeline. Now, this is where I want y'all to pay attention. Because this is what they say on the regular time it would take, right? Well, let's see what the accelerated timeline, right? And what would cause those accelerated things. And this is why I keep sitting up here screaming in this screen for y'all. Regulatory clearance, standard time, 3 to 6 months. Accelerated time, 1 to 3 months. What could accelerate that? A presidential executive order. Now, wait a minute. Didn't Trump just do that? Okay, hold on, another pause. Because didn't we just have a crypto summit? Didn't he just say, okay, all right. Didn't he just sign the executive order for crypto? Okay, all right, got it. XRP testing government payments, 6 to 12 months. Accelerated timeline, 2 to 4 months. Treasury-backed pilot program. What could that be? What? I don't know if we have that one yet. Let me see. I thought I knew. I can't think of the name, guys. Somebody help me. Put it down in the comments. I thought we had a treasury-backed pilot program back 1-to-1 in U.S. Treasury bonds. And I can't get, it's slipping my mind. What's the name of that? It's slipping my mind. Somebody help me. It's slipping my mind. But let's go back. While we're thinking that, it'll come back to me. But let's come back to where we were at with this. Hold on. All right. So that would accelerate 2 to 4 months. Full-scale financial integration, 12 to 24 months. The accelerated is 6 to 9 months with a Federal Reserve and S.E.C mandates. And of course, we're going to tap a little bit further in the video. But that would be crazy. Federal mandates like regulation. I don't know, right? So now, if you're not catching my sarcasm, guys, I'm looking at this timeline right here because this is all what we have here. And then the Bitcoin reserve buildup, 24 months. Several times, 6 to 12 months. Immediate Bitcoin acquisition. They just told y'all with DOJ that people were floundering around. Same with XRP, where they said, oh, well, they're not going to buy it. They're going to be acquiring it from what they're able to find and scrap with the DOJ and all this fraud that's occurring with different companies. And they take that. Guys, that's immediate. So that's 6 to 12 months. Immediate Bitcoin acquisition. 5 necessary actions to accelerate. Now, Gord, we have one. It's the checkmark. Presidential executive order. Immediate XRP clarity. Directs the S.E.C and Treasury to classify. Forces immediate resolution. Emergency financial legislation for banking system. Mandates bank to integrate XRP for liquidity solutions. We already have that going on. ISO 222. Federal Reserve S.E.C mandate for XRP usage. Strategic Bitcoin acquisition. Uses 1.5 trillion of free capital for a free capital that's free from what the DOJ, right? That's what they were covering. All these stupid things, like while we're trying to test and see if a carrot identifies as a man, or they're taking all that money back, and that's what they're going to be buying the reserve with. That's why when everybody was, I was like, guys, it don't matter if they buy 1 Bitcoin. That's 1 less Bitcoin off of you're losing it. It don't matter if they buy 2 million XRP. That's 2 million less XRP on you're missing the whole thing. Oh. But now, let's scroll down. And of course, guys, I'm gonna put this up here. Y'all need to read this. If you don't read this, you just playing with your money. And I get that. You're just not a V12 type of guy. I'm bringing the information to put it in your hands. If you can't open it, hey, listen, do what you're gonna do. I promise you. But when y'all see, I don't want you trying to, oh, he's too gaudy. When y'all see these 16 golden chains around my neck and my chiropractor on hand, because I'm literally causing myself back pains trying to carry this gold around, don't judge me, because I tried to put you on the same level. I tried to put you on the same level. 100 million, $200 million in the bank. Okay. All right. So clarifying the roles, and this is from the S.E.C. Clarify the roles of different cryptocurrencies. XRP for state-level financial transactions, optimizing government payments and interbank liquidity. Solana, used for high-speed blockchain application, uses real-time government database, secure voting mechanisms, and digital identity management. Secure voting mechanisms. And this is why I say, guys, it's a utility coin run. This is utility coins, super cycle. Cardano, best suited for academic credentialing, smart contracts, and government services, and secure infrastructure and secure infrastructure management. Guys, the S.E.C has now come out here and is telling you what we're doing and how fast they're gonna make it happen. Wow, on February 25th, and this is from Amelia, Ripple filed a new trademark to download a software that allows users to store their cryptocurrencies. What's going on? Why are they doing this? Because Ripple's the bank. That's why they also bought that. Do y'all remember when they bought that Standard Custody in New York, the biggest digital custody exchange? And I told y'all last year, I was like, guys, this is coming. The stuff that is happening right now is what I was telling y'all about 8 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago. And people are shocked and don't get it. The largest cryptocurrency in America, a largest American-based cryptocurrency, and then the third or fourth largest in the world, is at $2.40 right now. Listen, I would, if you ain't got your 20,000 coins, it's not financial advice, I would be setting up a lemonade stand outside. That's how bad I'm getting at it too right now. Like, if you are not catching what you need to be doing with every one of these little paper flimsy dollars that you're rolling around, right, are the monopoly money. If you're not catching that there is a shift happening right now, we could never save you anyways. But what I will save, right, is a spot for you on the corner of the street to eat first row some V12 back dust, brother. That's gonna be just for you. But let's keep pulling on through. That was you wanting to play with your money. Now, all of this, S.E.C. financial documents isn't enough. How about this one right here from Brad Garlinghouse? Stablecoin policy is on its way. Big thanks. And again, this is at a House council, right? Senator Tim Scott speaking. Let's see who does. And of course, who Senator Tim Scott is. This is going to be your chairman of banking for the government, right? So now let's see what he has to say here. Speak to us, Tim.
Asset community and more
fair use. I said fair use. All right.
importantly, the American consumers deserve clarity. For far too long, the absence of a regulatory framework has left consumers vulnerable and businesses in the dark. This uncertainty has also stifled innovation here at home in America. That changes today. The Genius Act is a bipartisan step forward in ensuring stablecoins are safe and reliable tools in the financial system. The Genius Act establishes common sense rules that require stablecoin issuers to maintain.
And again, see that back? Remember when we was talking about earlier? Something slipped my mind. It just came back to me, guys. Oh yeah, it's called RLUSD. The pilot program that's treasury backed, 1-to-1. Yeah, you get it. I want to, obviously, y'all know how I do this thing. We knew the whole time, obviously, for those that miss sarcasm. But I want to roll us back into the fact of, guys, they are literally pinpointing in on the fact of, hey, stablecoin, utility. I told y'all back when XRP rolled out that stablecoin, guys, we locked in on a way higher grade or way higher level of scalability than what anybody is understanding. This is a Apple of phones. This is the Amazon of what was the Brad Garlinghouse said? This is the Amazon of books. This is the Amazon for books, right? Then of course everybody remember Amazon started off as a book thing and now look at what Amazon scaled to, right? It's the scalability. I want y'all to remember they was moving books around, right? For college students. Look at the scale of what Amazon is now. This is the scale on Ripple is 2-3 times that. It's global, right? It's international. You need it for the movement. This is I'm gonna have about 30 V12. All of them gonna be wrecked.
Reserves backed one-to-one, comply with anti-money laundering laws, and ultimately protect American consumers while promoting the U.S. dollar's strength in the global economy. This is about keeping innovation and opportunity on American soil rather than driving it overseas. We are also taking an action today to end the weaponization of financial regulators.
So now that we dial back, and I'm gonna have this drop down, if y'all don't read this, this is what they did. So just so we know that this ain't no, you can go to the S.E.C government, you can click the link. Here's the guys. You play around with it if you want to. Like we're in it now. Like it's when I told y'all it was too late. Like I mean, it's really too late now for you to be trying to need to be convinced. The convincing part I was doing last year. Now we're in it. I don't need to convince you nothing. I'm up 300% with integration of my company. I mean, let's keep tapping in further, guys. Listen, maybe that wasn't enough for you. Well, let's get even deeper in this. Just in from Watch Guru, Russia is using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins for oil trade with China, India to bypass sanctions. We already had this discussion last year about the BRICS creating their own system, being able to move stuff, right? And this is why America and the Orange Man specifically, they know we have to get in front of this and at least be the head of crypto. It's a race now, guys. Did y'all, let me put it like this, in layman's terms. Do y'all remember when America, China, and everybody had the race to the moon and then the race to Saturn? Do you see what happens whenever it becomes where one country's trying to get race to AI, right? When one country's trying to be the head of it, they dump billions and trillions of dollars and time and effort to getting to be in the first of that. Dubai, everybody is trying to set up. That's why Dubai came out and said, we want to become the financial hub. Japan's like, no, we want to become the financial hub. We're 80% of our bank. Y'all aren't catching this. America, no, we are back. Orange Man comes in. We'll be the top. And I'm sitting up here, oh, I put my little money in there. Oh, let me put that over there. I think that they're going to take that money somewhere. But if you're missing this still, it's too late. I need you to just go and sit down over there. I said, listen, if I'm wrong, right, just give me about 6 months. Just give me about 6 months. You give me a time and a location and tell me what's all right. If let's meet up in Miami at 1:30 a.m. 1:30 p.m. And if you don't pull up in a V12, you give me all your money in XRP. And vice versa. I'm taking that challenge. You hear me? Come on. Double down. They say somebody put a bet on it. Since you're just so sure, right, that XRP can't pass $1. Oh, wait a minute. Well, just because you're so sure that XRP couldn't pass $3. Oh, wait a minute. Well, listen, I'm just saying, I hear a lot of naysayers, but I just ain't seen nobody put their money where their mouth was. I'm saying put a wager on it then. All right, Jack the Rippler, breaking. XRP has just surpassed Ethereum's valuation. What? That's correct again, people. So fully diluted valuation, of course, this is saying the worth of all extremities of XRP. So in our escrow, what's liquid, anything. Here we are, XRP, market cap. We have our fully diluted valuation. And if you come over to Ethereum, you'll have their past fully diluted valuation. We passed them, right? And I sit up here and I say the same thing over and over and over again. Just like I just went off on that tangent right there. I was like, if you even take half a second to even do comparison, what Patrick Bet-David did yesterday, or what was that, 3 days ago in that last video. Even if you sit back as a non-biased, fully non-biased individual, non-crypto, non-Bitcoin, non-this guy or that guy, and you just line it up on the table, and you say, okay, which one's the fastest? Which one's worth? Which one has the most partnerships? Which one has the most? It's uncomparable. And we'll leave it off on this because I need to get this added up for y'all. First off, much love, family. I appreciate y'all. Hey, we still trying to get above that hub. I think about 30 out from 2,000 subscribers, guys. My birthday is on March 25th. All I want for my birthday is 2,000 family members, y'all. Everybody makes you like, comment, subscribe. But again, the biggest US-based crypto coins raised by market cap in the, again, US-based, the GOAT in first place. And I want everybody to understand when we're having these discussions and our politicians are saying Bitcoin or crypto, and they say crypto, or they say, they don't say XRP, they say crypto and stable coins, the utility coin. I want y'all to understand, like, and again, I that's why I brought that video, just trying to put that visual of that crypto summit where that CEO is sitting 3 spaces away from the president, right? For those that are confused in the back, right? All the stuff that we're talking about in American crypto, remember the largest American-based cryptocurrency is ours at 126 billion. Solana, USD, ADA, Doge, HBAR, Link, XLM, all the way down the list, nowhere near. Bitcoin Cash, 6 billion. Light, 6 billion. Guys, there's a $126 billion company at a $2 cost. If you was in the stock market, you would be, oh, wow, look at that. Over here, you have people sitting up here with legal clarity. The government literally shaking hands, buddy to buddy. Hey, Orange Man sitting up there with Brad Garland House, taking photos, and you sitting up here fudded. Listen, hey, if you're scared, if you have even an ounce of fear, I have a recommendation, not financial advice though. Sell all your XRP, sell it all, put it back in there. Me and mine are trying to scoop all that up. Because obviously you got some other better move or some other better player, something that's way more solid than this. But if you have an ounce of fear and you over here at the Money Mafia, go ahead and sell yours. Because we're just not even doing that. It's too much due diligence here. But again, guys, y'all hold it down. Hey, y'all have a beautiful Sunday fun experience, guys. Our money's up. The time is up. And when I say the time is up for the XRP to stay down. Y'all think about that for a minute here. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yeah!